The VolQuest 2-Minute Drill is brought to you by Craven Wings.
Alongside Eric Kane, I'm Austin Price. Craven Wings 2-Minute Drill, Tennessee, South Carolina, coming up at 7 o'clock. The news on this Saturday is that Jeremy Banks did not make the trip. As for a reason why, hearing potential injury, could be an elbow, we'll see. Either way, he's not here, which means Juju Mitchell, Aaron Beasley, Solon Page, all of the linebackers got to step up.
Yeah, for sure, and that's why it's a good thing for Tennessee. You have three linebackers all year long. They've been playing starter snaps. They've been splitting the snap count between Mitchell and Banks and Beasley all year long to prepare yourself for a moment like this. But you mentioned Solon Page. Elijah Herring might be getting a step closer. Something of note, but Tennessee's still in a pretty decent spot to overcome that.
Secondary-wise, expect the same group that we've seen the last several weeks, although I do think Tennessee will have more available bodies. Worry about Christian Charles. He's going to be available. Now, whether he plays or not, we'll see. Yep. Christian Harrison made the trip. Tennessee bringing more DBs just because special teams could play key in this game.
Yeah, Kamal Haddon will also likely be available in this game, but you got to be ready for anything on special teams. We saw what South Carolina did against Florida a season ago, or last week. Saw what South Carolina did and tried to do against Tennessee a season ago, trying to find ways to stay in the game or get back in the football game. Tennessee will need to be prepared for anything on special teams.
Elsewhere, Cedric Tillman made the trip, should be good to go in this football game. Jalen Hyatt, I expect to be motivated. Yeah. This is his hometown, a stadium he's played in several times, playing for state titles for Dutch Fork. And after those two drops last week, I would say he's got some kind of re-engaged focus for this one, double time.
I think so too, and he broke a couple records in Tennessee lore last week, but after the game he said, I don't think I played well. It's because of those two drops.
Yeah.
And coming back here, you mentioned the state championship, scoring touchdowns here. He's going to be motivated, and I expect big things from him tonight.
When you look at Dylan Sampson, the more people I've talked to people this week, the more they said he's got a role in this football game. How many snaps is that? I don't know.
Yeah.
Could it be 8 to 10? Could it be 4? Could it be just a specialty play? We'll see. But clearly they've got something in for him tonight after his 99-yard performance last week.
And I think he earned that, right? And that does not mean you're not going to see Small. You're not going to see Wright, but I think Dylan Sampson has earned that right, going up against a really solid defense, having that extra tick and that gear, essentially, that you saw last week. And he made a couple of nice pass blocks and pass protection. So, we'll see how much he does today, but I do think you're going to see him a little bit more than, what you have been seeing him since that LSU game.
It's been a wild day in college football. TCU survives Baylor. Michigan survives Illinois. Tennessee will need to look to put South Carolina away early. That way they don't have to survive anybody and they can roll on into that Vanderbilt game, a game where the Vanderbilt Commodores will be looking to get bowl eligible after their win over the Florida Gators earlier today. He's Eric Kane. I'm Austin Price for the Craven Wings 2-Minute Drill.
When you're craving wings, it's got to be Craven Wings. Online at cravenwings.com.